After some time, Ryan, I enjoyed a lot today. Jungkook, me too. And it's only happened because of you. Ryan, because of me? She said while laughing. Jungkook, yeah, because I have come to the park after almost 15th years and only because of you. Ryan, but why? I mean, why have you never come in such a long time? Jungkook, because I don't have any friends or family and I don't like coming alone. Ryan, where is your family? She asked. Jungkook, would you like to eat ice cream? He asked while trying to change the topic. Ryan, yeah, sure, she said, and he succeeded. They went to the ice cream stall. Jungkook, excuse me, one red bean and one strawberry flavor. Jungkook said to the stall person. Then he gives them the ice cream. Ryan, thank you, Ryan said while taking her strawberry flavor. Then she saw that Jungkook is eating red bean flavor. Ryan, do you like red beans? Jungkook, why you don't like it? Ryan, no, it's nothing like that. I have seen very few people who like it. Jungkook, yeah, it is, but your choice is very common. Ryan, yeah, it is. Do you want to taste it? Jungkook, yeah, sure. He said and take a bite of her ice cream. Some boys were watching them, standing nearby. Then a boy of them passed a comment on Ryan while saying, boy, baby, share your ice cream with us too. Jungkook looks at that boy angrily, but he held his hand and started going from there. Then they came and stood in front of them, and a boy grabbed Ryan's hand. Jungkook looked at him angrily, and while grabbing his hand hardly, he said, Jungkook, leave her hand. But that guy punched him. As he punched him, JK sees Hyun coming from behind him, but Jungkook refused him by the eye sign. And the boy was about to punch him again when Ryan shouted, Ryan, if you do anything now, I swear I'll call the police. And she holds Jungkook's hand and quickly left from there. When they went far away, Ryan asked him, Ryan, are you stupid or what? He punched you and you did nothing. Jungkook, sorry Ryan, but you know I'm afraid of fighting. He said like an innocent boy. Ryan, hey, don't be sorry, she said with the worried expressions. Then she noticed that corner of his lips is bleeding. Ryan, look, it's bleeding too. She said and took out her handkerchief and thought, Ryan, you can do it. And she cleaned the blood. Then Jungkook's phone rang. He picked up the call. On call. Jungkook. He hummed in question tone. Hyun. They are waiting for you in the basement. Jungkook smirked and said, Jungkook, okay, I'm coming. Call end. Jungkook, Ryan, I have to go now. It's urgent. Ryan, okay. He made her sit in the car and said, Jungkook, go home safely. She nodded in response and left. Then Hyun's car stopped in front of Jungkook. He sat inside and asked to Hyun, Jungkook, you said they are waiting for me in basement, but you are here, then who there? Hyun, my boys takes them there. Hyun replied. After some time, as Jungkook reached the basement, he saw three boys tied to a chair and shouted to free themselves. Boy, leave us, let us go. Why have you kept us locked here? What have we done? As they saw Jungkook, one of the boys said, Boy, oh, so it's you. Because of him, we are here. And he just hummed in response, Boy 1, you bloody idiot, leave us. Do you even have any idea who I am? Jungkook, yes, a street funk, but you don't know who I am. Boy 2, no, I know who are you. A guy who is innocent in front of a girl and is showing his true colors here. You are a liar. Boys 3, but you know, but still you are weaker than us. Because if you had the courage, you would have fought with us with open arms instead of tying us like this. Jungkook signals to Hyun to untie the boy. As Hyun opened him, the boy said, Boy 1, if you have the courage, then fight with all three of us alone. Jungkook, Hyun, he is provoking you. Jungkook, I said untie them. As soon as Hyun untied them, they all together attacked on JK, but he alone beat them until they started begging for their lives. Boys, we are sorry. Please forgive us, please. Jungkook, do you think I will leave you that much easily? JK said while punching a guy. Boy, we did not even do such a big mistake. I only hit one punch. Why are you beating us so much for that? Jungkook, if you had only hit that one punch, I would have left you a long ago. But you have made a bigger mistake than that, and that is that you held her hand. JK said and starts beating them hardly. Then Hyun said, Hyun, JK, maybe it's enough. Boy, JK, are you really JK? A boy asked in trembling tone. And on this question, Jungkook just looked at him with raised eyebrows. And meanwhile, the other boy grabbed his leg and said, Boy too, I have heard a lot about you and I know that you will not leave us alive after this act of ours. But 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 I am begging you, please leave us. I promise you that we will never do this again. To anyone, please leave us. Please. After hearing his words, JK kicked him away and while going, he said to Hyun, Jungkook, do whatever you to do with them and left from there. Other side. Vayan was talking to herself. Vayan, you have enjoyed a lot today. Now please focus on your work. You are getting too distracted by Jion. But today you have find out the murder of your parents at any cost. So let's go. Then she went to her secret room. There she has her setup and start doing her work. Time skip. Taehyung went out to the Vian's apartment. He rang the doorbell, but she did not open it. Then he rang the bell again several times, but when she did not open it, he said, Taehyung, I think this bell is broken again. How many times have I told this girl to fix this bell? Then while knocking on the door, he said, Taehyung, Vian, open the door. It's me. But he did not get any reply. Then he took out his phone and called her. And when she did not pick up the call, he remembered that her phone was broken. Taehyung, let me call her on landline. And he calls her many times, but she did not pick it. Then while knocking on the door, he said, Taehyung, Vian, I know you are inside and I know that you are testing the level of my patience. And I'm telling you that if you don't open the door now, I'm going to break it down. After saying this, he waits for a while, but he did not get any response. So he decided to break it. And after a few tries, he was successful in breaking down the door. And when he went inside, Taehyung, Vian, where are you? While calling her name, he started looking for her all over the house. And after searching for her all over the house, he is finally sure about that she is not at home. Taehyung, I think I was wrong. She is not at home, he said while going out of her room. And he noticed that the door of her cupboard is open. Taehyung, how careless is this girl? Let me close it. While going towards the cupboard, he said, and he was about to close the door when he noticed inside. Taehyung, a secret room? Impressive. And suddenly, his eyes fell on Vian, who was lying unconscious on the chair. He went to her and while tapping on her face, he tries to wake her up. Taehyung, Vian, Wine, open your eyes. But when he did not get any response, he removed her headphones and took her out and made her lay on the bed while splashing water on her face. He tries to wake her up. Taehyung, Ryan, please wake up. Please open your eyes. But unfortunately, he did not get any response, so decided to call the doctor. After some time, after checking Ryan, the doctor asked, "Doctor, did anything happen here?" Taehyung, I don't know. She was unconscious when I came here. Maybe she was seeing something before she fainted. Doctor, possibly she saw something that made her shocked and scared. But don't worry, I have given her an injection. She will regain consciousness in a while. Taehyung, thank you, doctor, he said. Then the doctor left. Taehyung thought, this girl always scares me. While looking at her, then he lifted her blanket and went out of the room. Taehyung, now first of all I should call someone to fix this door. Otherwise, if Ryan sees its lock broken, she will be angry with me. He talks to himself and then calls the person. After some times, after fixing the door, when that person left, Taehyung went to Ryan's room to check her, and soon as she woke up, she hugged him and started crying. Taehyung, calm down, he said, and while giving her water, he said, Taehyung, drink it. Taehyung, now tell me what happened to you. Ryan, I was watching a crime scene and I did not know when I fainted. Taehyung, Ryan, you have to be careful, he said with a concern. Ryan, but you tell me, how are you inside? Taehyung, after breaking the door. Ryan, what? Taehyung, you were not opening the door. That's why I was worried. Ryan, and why? Taehyung, because I care for you. Ryan, and why did you care for me? Taehyung, what you mean? You are my friend. To be continue.